I'm Kevin Phillips and you're watching Mariners TV.
So John, 2-1 loss at Whickham, what's your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, obviously disappointing. I think the draw would have been a fair result. I thought we were much better in the first half. We had the better chances. Second half we didn't quite do the same threat as we did the first half. I thought balls into Stephen Ramsey and Paul Kane and Ryan Baldwin looked a threat first half. Second half we didn't, and we started quite sloppy. And I said to the lads at half time, listen, we've been here before, we've got a goal, let's get a clean sheet today, we'll win the game. And what, in 10-15 minutes, they've got a goal. So that was disappointing.
Did you see an improvement there from last week though?
Oh, definitely. I mean, don't get us wrong, we weren't great today, but the lads worked hard. We certainly weren't anywhere near our best, but it was certainly a massive improvement from last week. At least the lads had a bit more desire about them. I'm just disappointed that we've conceded them 2 goals. They could have been avoidable, especially the second one. We've let their man run 30 yards into the edge of the box without even a tackle. I've just said to the lads there, somebody should have took them out and taken a yellow card if need be. But to let a lad run 30 yards into our box and get that goal was really, really disappointing. And obviously the first one, we didn't get across and stop the cross. That was the first problem. And then when it came into the box, they've getting ahead of our defenders and got the goal. So I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that our goals were conceded, but it was certainly a big improvement from last week.
But Wickham's had quite a good season themselves, haven't they? So, I mean, you weren't that far away from that day. You could have easily got a point from that game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Wickham were a good side. I mean, to be fair, I don't think they played well today, to be fair, and I don't think we played well, but they have had a really good season. And I've just said to the lads there, Wickham didn't play very well today, we didn't play very well today, but the bottom line is they've somehow managed to find a win, which they didn't deserve to win. The draw would have been a fair result all round, but they've somehow managed to find a result, and that's why they're sitting 7th and 8th in the table.
And you had Rama and Kane up front as a pair. How did you feel they did together? Yeah,
it was good to have Stephen back. I thought they'd done extremely well. They were a threat. They were a threat. They were big. They were strong. They played well as a two together. And then, to be fair, they were in a battle. With their centre halves. I just thought our centre halves could have given their forwards a bit more of a battle. But I thought Stephen and Paul did very well, especially the first half. Looked a major threat. And young Ryan, 17-year-old, I thought he was excellent again.
And is there any more that you'd like to pick out for positive performances there?
I mean, it's hard because obviously we've lost the game 2-1. Like I said, I mean, there's been a big improvement from last Saturday's game. But yeah, the lads I've mentioned, the front two, I thought they didn't deserve to be on the losing side. They had a lot of scraps to work on as well. First half we had a bit more quality into them. Second half, I mean, Paul was coming a lot deeper to try and get in the ball. He was getting frustrated. Obviously we were chasing the game, so it's obviously Paul was coming a bit deeper to get in the ball. But it's hard obviously to pick top performances when we've lost the game. But I honestly thought young Ryan done very well in the front two. I thought they did very well as well.
And their front two seemed quite tough to handle there as well, didn't they?
Yeah, I thought Ben and Aaron had a bit of a tough game, against 2 very good players in Chad and Swanee. That's their threat, Wickham. They were quite well organised. They compete well, but the strengths the front two, like the 1-1 if you like. But I thought, yeah, Chad and Swanee, they give our lads a bit of a tough time. And Ben Ryden's a top centre half, and Aaron Byrne, very good centre half. I just thought today, yeah, that's their strength. And sometimes you come up against good forwards, and I think today their forwards done better than our centre halves, if you like.
It's 4 losses in a row now. So how important is it on Monday against Esh that you get something out of that?
Yeah, of course. I said to the lads before the game, listen, obviously we're a bit down. We've been on a bit of a losing run, but we've had some good performances in there. The Norton game, the Seam Red Star game. We need to try and get somewhere 70, 80, 90 minutes performance. I thought today we had about 45, 50. But we need to be getting a little bit more minutes out of the team, if you like. But it'll certainly be a tough game at Esh Winning. Like you said, they're down at the bottom of the table. They'll be fighting for the points. They're not going to give up easy. But hopefully we can go there and show us superiority. You've got Lee Maitland to come back in and Chrissy Root to come back in. But yeah, it's a big game on Monday, and hopefully we can get the 3 points.
4 games left now, 4 winnable games on paper. So have you got a target in mind for those 4 games?
Well, let's win every one. No, but Yeah, obviously the games on paper, you know, they mean nothing. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you can get fantastic results against the top sides and lose against the poorer sides. If you look at the Washington game, they're going to get their automatic promotion. Got a very good side. We absolutely dominated them. Yet we couldn't beat Annex. So it doesn't work like that. You know, obviously on paper you would say, yeah, it's games that you can win, but it's also, if we're not right mentally, it's games that can go the other way. So hopefully we can start the last 4 games with a good win on Monday, and let's go on a run. Let's win the last 4 games. You know, let's finish on a positive, because we've had some big highs this season. We've had some big downs. You know, it's been an up and down season. But yeah, let's see if we can get a good positive result on Monday. You know, the squad will be at its strongest, barring Michael Turner. He's obviously had to come off with a flu today. He's been really bunged up, and the poor lad's going on trial to Fleetwood on tomorrow and Monday. So I just hope the lad recovers in time so he do himself justice down at Fleetwood. You know.
Is Michael the only one missing on Monday?
I think Michael will be the only one missing. Possibly Barry Smith. He's just said his groin's struggling a bit, but so yeah, hopefully Barry Smith will be okay. But definitely Michael Turner will be away, obviously, because he's on his trial. You know.